It is April 15th, 2026, and it's 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And so it looks like, Trump's done the blockade on the blockade, which is obviously really, really funny because they were like, America is claiming that Iran is doing blackmail and terrorism with the Strait of Hormuz, and America was like, wait a minute, that's my job, hold my beer, bet. I know we said we wanted the strait open, but I'm going to blockade your blockade, make sure that, that butthole is real plugged, double butt plugged. The Strait of Hormuz is double butt plugged currently. The situation with the war in Iran was risking pulling China into the fray because they get a lot of their oil from Iran. They're getting a little bit pressured by the situation, which is more of an underlying tactic that the Trump administration could be doing. Like, if there is an argument for Trump doing 5D chess, I don't know how 5D chess it is to try to destabilize another superpower's energy sectors when we want to avoid you guys not fighting. And that would automatically create animosity between superpowers if America was using, the war in Iran and the conflict of the Strait to primarily, do what they want in Iran or with Iran, but then secondarily to disrupt Eastern Asian energy markets and primarily China's, because they're the ones that you would argue that they're the enemies of. So that is who they would be targeting with, a clandestine, more under the rug economic attack through a proxy. It was already starting to sound escalatory because China was going to potentially send weapons to Iran. But then this is what Trump tweeted this morning. And to be fair, I don't think China has responded to this tweet yet. So it's mainly just Trump talking to himself. But either way, China is very happy that I am permanently opening the Strait of Hormuz. I'm doing it for them also and the world. This situation will never happen again. They have agreed not to send weapons to Iran. President Xi will give me a big fat hug when I get there in a few weeks. We are working together smartly and very well. Doesn't that beat fighting? But remember, we are very good at fighting, and if we have to, far better than anyone else. President Donald J. Trump. Now, this is thankfully one of his shorter tweets in the last, even 2 days. But China is very happy that I'm permanently opening the Strait of Hormuz. First of all, we don't know what China feels about this situation at all. If anything, China's, pissed. That I am permanently opening the Strait of Hormuz. It was permanently open before. No one had ever closed it, told it, used it as economic leverage before you attacked Iran and they decided to. So, again, L for America for reopening the strait that was always open. Again, it's just like textbook Trump shit. Start a problem by closing the Strait of Hormuz that was open, then act like I'm going to reopen it, and then act like I just won. If you had done nothing, we'd have been good. And it's not like you can't. What are they gaining from this? Other than just being able to, manipulate the markets through the volatility of the oil prices and then just do insider trading. If you understand that that's what they're doing too, it's it makes it a lot easier because then it's what in this situation makes the most sense? It's just making money off of insider trading is probably one of the biggest ones. And using the, military that taxpayers pay for in a way to manipulate those markets so that the billionaires who know when those volatilities are going to spike or dip can make out like bandits. I'm still waiting for the CoffeeZilla episode that comes out on just the insider market manipulation that's happening just within the Trump administration and the war in Iran, let alone all the other blatant corrupt shit they're doing. He's doing it for China and he's doing it for the world. So again, that doesn't sound very America first. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it for them and also the world. I guess America is part of the world. Or the entire world, depending on how American you are. But that doesn't sound America first. In no way, shape, or form did he just say, I'm doing it for America. He just said I'm doing it for them and the world. And Trump's not a charitable person, so that's also a lie. This situation will never happen again. The only reason it happened was because of you. That's a weird way to say you're sorry. They have agreed to not send weapons to Iran. So there are articles coming out saying that China has agreed to that. So ultimately, that is, net good for, avoiding World War III. Net good. Net good. President Xi will give me a big fat hug when I get there in a few weeks. Big fat hug. I mean, between the Pooh Bear and the Big Mac Machiavellian, yeah, it will be a big fat hug. For sure. We are working together smartly and very well. Doesn't that beat fighting? Doesn't that beat fighting, guys? Doesn't it beat the fighting? But remember, we are very good at fighting. We have to. Far better than anyone else. President Donald J. Trump. So if you were actually good at fighting, the Strait of Hormuz would be open. Or if you were smart, you would have never started fighting and the Strait of Hormuz would be open. This just kind of sounds like you're trying to threaten China a tiny bit without directly threatening China. Whether China sends weapons to Iran or not, obviously that'll be escalatory, and then America can get pissed off about that. But, America is not in the position to be even passively threatening other superpowers right now. Y'all can't even fucking handle Iran, okay? You had to blockade a blockade. It's well, I did it last, so I was the last to move, so I get the last laugh or whatever. It's ultimately the strait is closed, man. The strait is closed. And all you did was just close it harder, which is the opposite of what you want, because you want it open. Or at least that's what you're saying. It's just a clusterfuck. It's a gigantic clusterfuck. And if it is the 5D chess move that he's pissing off China, that's the one thing you don't want to fucking do right now. Unless you're trying to pull them into the fray. Which, at this time, with America looking like they were getting their fucking shit pushed in militaristically, maybe not pushed in, but it's Iran's definitely gotten their asses whooped, right? They've gotten a bunch of shit blown up. But America hasn't fucking just steamrolled them like they say they're doing. They are a problem. Iran is a fucking thorn in the side. They are not just a extremely weak and vanquishable enemy. They're standing there. They're standing there. They're holding their own, dude. They're not gone. And they're not able to impact the Strait of Hormuz. Otherwise, this wouldn't continue to be a problem. And Trump's gesturing our military's great, our military's la la la. You haven't even dealt with Iran, dude. And now you're trying to talk to China you're oh, you better not send weapons to Iran because remember, we're really good at fucking fighting. It's you're relatively depleted compared to China. They're not fighting stupid wars right now. This isn't even like a super red alert for Trump dumb shit. He just tweeted fucking Jesus stuff, and now his base is all up in him. So he's getting attacked in multiple ways from multiple fronts, and it's just not going well. The entire presidency's not going well, and the war in Iran is definitely breaking a lot of MAGA's brains and just making the Trump administration look insanely stupid. So we'll see where this goes. I mean, obviously we want to avoid fucking tensions with China at all costs. Otherwise, two nuclear superpowers beefing over shit, that's not good. Been down this road before, but America's just trying to swing big dick when they print in A and they think they're printing D, and it's bad. It's bad. At least there's a ceasefire. At least there's second rounds of peace talks being negotiated. Whether that's just another strategy for market volatility so that fucking the Trump administration can do more insider trading, who knows? But that's where we're at right now.